Right, so we're still here with Meble, and the music industry is very tough all round. Yeah, you do your song today, it's probably a hit for a week, and before you know it, no one ever plays it.
Oh, yes.
How tough is that, and how best do you think the church can support gospel music?
Okay, yeah. Gospel music is challenging, especially in promotion. You do a song, you think it is good, take it to the radio, only to find you're disappointed at the radio, like maybe the production is poor or you don't sing quite well. But if you have good music, good quality music, and the voice is okay, people on the radio stations these days are good, they receive your music. Leave alone those times when we used to struggle at radios because of the poor production, because of less money. Or
Okay, but I need to ask though, is it just about the poor production, or at the end of the day, does it go to, you know, favoritism and just people having their personal opinion and, you know, preference over that?
Not really. I think it's about good quality music. You know, when you have good quality music, which has a good message, it will break through automatically. You'll find people will love your song even at the first sight, at the first time of playing it over the radio or over TV, and you'll find people keep calling in and requesting for that song if the song is really good. Message and quality.
Okay,
That's the first thing.
all right. How powerful is airplay to an artist? Because you're saying that, and I would like to know. We know that for viewers, sometimes you might not really like a song the first listening, and then because you keep on hearing it, and Power FM plays it, and Spirit FM plays it, and then Kampala FM, and then, you know, like it's in your ears. Before you know it, you start actually loving the song. So do you think airplay or DJs and whoever is in charge of actually putting the music out there can influence even a song that might not be so good quality or so perfectly put together?
Yes, that's very true. Airplay is very, very big. It's a very unique attribute that will push music to someone's ear if they like it or if they don't like it. Because the more often you listen to a song or the more often you watch a video, you may fall in love with it. You know, the first time you may listen to a song, it may not be catchy to you, but the more you listen to it, the more you give it attention, the more you get to analyze the words critically in it, the message, you may love the song. So airplay is very crucial in promoting our music, very crucial. Because from there, that's when people will pick an interest of requesting for the song on the TVs or over the radios.
Okay.
Yes.
So, it's a tough world as we know it, especially for a female trying to put yourself out there. And we've had stories, even shamefully, it's not just in the secular world, but within church and stuff. Have you encountered anything like trying to get something done for the exchange of favors?
I've been so lucky I've not met that scenario.
Okay, but do you think it's there?
Over here, I'm not so certain.
You've had Monku boy.
Maybe. Maybe, but I'm not so certain about anything.
Okay.
I can't throw away.
Would you encourage someone to go that path just so their music can be heard or played, or they can be given a stage to perform?
A big no
And
to that.
we're not just talking about the gospel industry, but the secular, you know, industry as well. How much do you trade for?
I really
your
don't
talent?
support that. Trading your life for promotion
Or your
or for a
body?
breakthrough, no, I don't think I can support that. It's better you break through in the right way, give it time, be a bit patient, because it's a fruit of the Holy Spirit, it's fruit of the Spirit.
Right.
Be patient. You never know. One day at a time. One time in future, you'll break through.
Your time will come.
Yes, so who endures up to the end will be saved. So if you really wait and be patient and wait upon the Lord, one time you'll break through.
Okay.
You'll break through other than doing it otherwise. Wait upon the Lord. The right time will come.
Okay. So we know that sitting on this side of it all, we're so good at trying to give advice, but probably we've been in similar situations, not exactly that, but I mean, you live and you learn.
Yes.
So share with us that one moment where you had to compromise, not like that, not sexually or whatever, but you had to compromise either your faith or something, or give something for something. Yeah, not sexually. Not sexually.
I don't know which experience have I got where I compromised. Still in my music career,
outside your
anything
music.
outside.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
You've never compromised?
I'm not remembering any scenario like that. I think I'm not so critical.
Oh, you're
about
just
such
being a good girl.
I always want to live up straight with my faith.
Right.
So I always fear doing something in compromise to my faith, since I always put my God first in everything I do.
Nice.
In everything I do.
Nice answer. Great answer. Well, we'll return with Meble shortly. So today on the show we're talking about compromise, and we know for sure that that's one of the tricks that the enemy uses to try and come between your faith or your walk. And it's hard not to compromise, is it not? On our own it's hard, but of course with God by your side you can definitely break through the walls and there's nothing. So I like that you take it back to a place of principles. It's about having principles and knowing that this is what I stand for and I will not let it down for anything. However, some cases it's okay to compromise, right? For example, when it comes to a marriage and a relationship, you need to be able to forget self and whatever principles and walls you built, just to be able to accommodate the other person and love them without being selfish. Okay. Okay. So how best can we do that? Are you selfish?
I don't know.
You don't know? Have some people told you you're selfish?
I don't think so.
No. So you're always giving. You're
Depending on the situation and what someone is asking for.
Which cases are okay to be selfish?
Maybe if you're in a relationship, for us who are born again, and someone asks you for sex before marriage,
You should be selfish.
in that case, we
Be
are selfish.
selfish. In fact, be double selfish.
Yes, you have to be selfish in that case.
Someone needs a touch of God here. Someone needs a touch of God here. Okay, so before during the break, we were just talking about how some guys actually come into church, yeah, just to get a good woman, and then before you know it, they pretty much mislead the good woman, the church girl, and then take them to bars and stuff. And before you know it, the girl is not trying to do church anymore, and they've been changed.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So if a sister loves this brother, but the brother is not exactly walking right, should you be selfish to leave this person, or what do you do?
Yeah, you should be selfish, I suggest. If someone is trying to divert you from your faith, from the walk of God is being moving, I suggest you become selfish.
Do you think the guy can possibly change at some point?
Some can change and some may not change, depending on how you find them and how deep they are into their faith. So you must be so critical and find out. And in fact, if you're born again, I suggest you don't move out of your salvation in in terms of getting someone or getting a spouse.
Like don't compromise.
Don't compromise. I mean, don't go into the world like, don't change your faith, don't sell your faith for someone.
But when the guy is so cool, and what if I can't get another person in church? That's what they'll say.
Come on. They can't be cool forever. I'll tell you this. They
As
can't be
long
cool
as they're not
forever.
Christian, they can't be cool
They
forever.
can't.
All
They
right.
can't be cool. Trust God. Believe God for that perfect man. He's there for you. Because we all have a rib as women. It's where we came from. So trust me, you divert and go into the world, regret, I expect.
You're done.
Because the two of you will not come to a conclusion, because you'll be moving in this line and you'll be moving in another line.
Right.
So I suggest you walk with someone with whom you walk together in faith and even other perspectives of life.
So I take that's the same. That's your same thought when it comes to marriages,
Oh, yes.
where
Oh,
the
yes.
person, one party, is not walking your walk.
We can't get together for that matter.
Okay, but I'll tell you what, there are girls out there that believe they're too prayerful, and they know that at one point this brother will bow and come to God.
Olivia, I tell you.
So
it's
no?
very hard.
No, don't take that ring.
No. No, you can pray and pray for years. By God's grace, someone can change. You know, if you were there before you got saved, I mean, you met someone before you got saved, and you're praying together, or you're praying for him to change, like you change, that's well. But you already know the truth, but you try to compromise and say, I'll pray, I'll fast for him, and of course he'll change. Those people are very hard to change, trust me.
I hear you, Meble, but I'll tell you what. There is nothing too hard for God.
I know.
I mean, the hardest players and the coolest people out there have turned to Christ with just a prayer. So it's possible. However, sister, don't be there trying to hold on to something that should probably not even be, simply because you believe you can change the brother. Only God can change this person. So it's, if you're trying to gamble and yeah, just go to God in prayer and ask God, is this the person? Is this what should be? And guess what? God will somehow just make things happen, and this person will come to Christ. It's never even your making. I mean, there's an input, you encourage the person, but only God can do the rest. So pray for this person, and if they refuse to change, please pray some more. Pray some more. Okay, I need to let you off. It's been a great catch up. Musically, what are you working on before I let you go?
Working on my new video. It's called Yes Wakoze. Yes Wakoze. It will be out by August, and even some 2 audios coming out still in August.
All right.
So expect quite a lot more to come from me.
So if you had an opportunity right now for a collaboration, what's your dream collabo? Ugandan.
Right now, Pastor Justin.
Pastor Justin. Pastor Justin! Never did that collabo, and we cannot wait to play it. So I hope we see that you're incredibly gifted. You have a lovely talent on your head. So go ahead and continue blessing people with your music. Thank you so much.
Welcome, Olivia.
Okay,
Thank you
so
too.
Mission 316 is still here.